Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And set, mark, action. Antlers was released this weekend by director Scott Cooper. He's been getting hit after hit after hit with these movies, starting with Crazy Heart, Out of the Furnace, Black Mass, Hostels, and now Antlers. Scott Cooper seems to be going down kind of the typical movie pattern stereotype after Out of the Furnace was released, actually, and these movies have diminishingly gotten more average and not as excellent as his first two movies of Crazy Heart and Out of the Furnace, which is a great film. But in Antlers, it stars Keri Russell, Jesse Plemons, Jeremy T. Thomas, Graham Greer, Scott Haze, and many other more. And this is produced by Guillermo del Toro as well. It seemed this movie was supposed to come out years ago. It was slated for 2020 in April and then got pushed back because of known reasons and all that. But now it's finally released this weekend in theaters now. But this is just a typical horror movie around Halloween that gets released. But it does work as a movie. It's very, it engages you. It's enjoyable. It's a good story. You will get scared with the disturbing scenes and images, and then there's some jump scares as well. What this movie does great at is just the effects, the practical effects of these corpses, half rotten, and just animal carcasses, and just the overall scope of just the surrounding setting, the area with it, and just seeing all these disgusting images really creeps you out, and it's what a horror movie should do. But the movie is also about family abuse. It's about getting over that trauma, and the monster in this kind of portrays that and gives that allegory of trauma and just getting over that hump and getting through it with family support and whoever will help you along the way. And this monster is cool with all the antlers everywhere kind of growing out and then just popping out of someone's chest and stabbing people with antlers. It's very cool kills in this with this monster and very creative as well. But it's very convenient with his kills. It kills one of the characters one way, and then the main character just knocks over instead of killing him the same way. It was kind of picking and choosing based on where the plot wanted it to go. It was very telegraphed, and you knew what was coming next because of who the characters were. And I just gotta say, this movie has a typical stupid character going into a creepy place, a house in this case, and just not leaving the scene after finding scary blood on the wall, disgusting, rotten animals, and all that. She just keeps exploring with no gun, no protection of any kind. Instead, just calling for help, leaving the scene, and coming back later with someone. Like, it's something that you should do in real life, and that in movies they don't do. And it's just, you just look at it and be like, what are you doing? That's stupid. And it brings you into the movie, but also takes me out of it as well, because I'm like, this is not how we would act in real life. And Scott Cooper's first film, Out of the Furnace, was very in the present in real life and very realistic. And these have strayed from that as more films coming up. And this is just the typical horror movie cliches that are in this. And just nothing, it's very shallow in its depth and doesn't really give you any more insight or anything creative or moving the genre forward. But I will have to say Jesse Plemons is in this. I love his acting. He's a great underutilized, underrated actor that's getting more roles these days, and it's always good to see him. He's awesome in his acting roles, and it's just great to see him in another film here in 2021. But overall, Antlers is just, it's just average, so I'll give it a 73 out of 100 for this one. Go check it out now in theaters, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.